It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brewed Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is Wednesday, September 19th, 2018. It is 7 a.m.
Whoop, whoop. It's a beautiful morning this morning.
Yep.
I like this.
Summer's winding down.
When is fall actually start? Is that this weekend?
Yeah, let me see. Fall 2018.
I
Let's see what time it falls into place.
I'm ready for that cooler evenings. I like those cool
I
evenings.
got spoiled, when I was sleeping with the windows open and all of that. And let's see.
I had to ask him a trick question.
Have to Google it here. I'm pulling it up. Bear with me here. Well, good morning, everybody. September 23rd. It starts on...
It's going to be a rough morning.
On September 23rd.
We've got a rough crowd with us today.
Well, you ask a difficult question. When's fall? It's sometime this weekend. We don't know.
I think it's this weekend.
Yeah, it's Sunday the 23rd.
See?
When it officially tilts the earth again. And so, you ready for fall colors?
I am. I like fall.
Yeah.
I do. I like it. You still got nice temperature. You can still wear T-shirts some of the time.
Yep.
And you got those nice cool evenings, and I like it.
Sleeping with the windows open, that's what I like. Nice, cool.
Kind of a nice lead into winter. I'm a winter fan.
You like the cold. I don't want the cold stuff. No.
I'm a winter fan. I like winter.
Oh, well.
I do.
Anyway, we're enjoying Brewed Awakening Coffee. Hope you're doing the same. Brewed Awakening Coffee. As you heard Jacqueline say in the introduction, 3 locations to serve you. We've got Balmer Boulevard. We've got the hospital lobby, and, of course, 62 East Plaza out by Anytime Fitness. The best coffee in town is Brewed Awakening. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, just drinking muddy water. Did you slice you off a hunk of that coffee today?
No, I didn't.
You're still drinking
I know
water.
Better than that. Your coffee, man.
You bring your razor to shave your nose afterwards, huh?
Yeah, it's some potent stuff right there. You don't get a cup of coffee, you get a slice of coffee.
Slice off a hunk of that coffee, will you? Brewed Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. Stop by any of the 3 locations in Mountain Home. And, of course, Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bringing morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes across the state of Arkansas. When the need arises, be sure to choose Roller Funeral Homes. We talk about the professionalism, and when Brad was here, I was just very impressed.
We hadn't had him on in a while.
It was, July?
Yeah.
A couple of months. I need to call him back and say, hey, what's going on, dude? Come on down. Yeah, need to get him in. But very professional, but very willing to work with you no matter what. So when the need arises, Roller Funeral Homes across the state of Arkansas. Pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, we're so blessed to live in an area where people really care about other people. Just our hospital alone has some outstanding volunteers. People all over North Arkansas work endless hours for free to help raise money to keep vital programs financed and enrich the lives of those that need a helping hand from time to time. Lord, thank you for a caring, hardworking community that cares. We're so blessed by the work of many volunteers, and that's my prayer today. Amen.
Amen.
Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bringing morning prayer each and every day. Roller Funeral Homes with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
Now, dun, dun, dun.
Love the theme song to the music. Do that again. Play that again.
Right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Al Hurt on trumpet over here. Greg's Farm Services brings you the morning weather each and every day. Greg's Farm Services on the farm, around the home, in the community. You want to show that space age.
Yeah, they got a new mower. I'm going to show just a little clip of it
Yeah, we
here.
played a little bit yesterday, and so here we go. You ready for it?
It's pretty cool. You
All
bet.
right, here we go.
Let me get rid of this.
The Husqvarna Automower is not just a lawnmower. It is a robotic concept that will give you the perfect lawn, whilst giving you more free time.
There you go.
I'm going to edit a cool clip for that.
That's pretty cool.
I am.
That's
It's pretty cool. The way the video is, it kind of walks through the step-by-step, so I'm going to get rid of some of that, and I'll edit a little thing that we can
But that's
play.
just enough teaser for everybody to go over to Greg's Farm Services to check it out, because it's on the website right here, the Husqvarna Auto Mower. You get information right here. You can actually see the whole video right here on the website. You can call Jason at 870-701-5171 to find out more about the Husqvarna Auto Mower and how it works. We're going to check other store specials and announcements real quick. once Speedy, my computer, decides to switch pages here. And we have got the bug assault gun.
Now that I could use this morning on Jeff right there, that bug assault gun.
Jeff would be in danger with a bug assault.
We should have got that.
See it there at the lower left?
I'd have had a ball with that one.
Whack! Check out the buy one get half off on any combination of Cowgirl Tough clothing and Montana West purses and jewelries, items in stock. And don't forget the end of season clearance sale on the planter boxes, 4x4 and 4x8. Some are ground boxes, some are raised boxes, ranging in price from $76 to $165. Then you can check out the Radius E-Series suspension mower, 52-inch deck for $5,599. Check out the details on the
$127 a month.
Yep, check out those details there. 70-quart muck tubs, $15.99. And here's a 5-port bird feeding station, now $27.99, reduced from $34.99. Trap within a trap. They still have the garden hose, 50-foot length, for $17.99, and garden tools that we'll be needing to rake leaves and get things ready for winter for $7.99 each. Fiberglass red handles. Greg's Farm Services. Great prices on some great products. Greg's Farm Services on the farm, around the home, in the community. Greg's Farm Services brings the morning weather each and every day. We have got 70 degrees right now in Mountain Home. Kind of cloudy or kind of, yeah. It's not perfectly clear skies, but it's kind of so-so.
It's nice. We don't have a big fog out. I'm good.
70 degrees in Mountain Home, 73 already in Harrison and Hardy. Mountain View checks in at 70, same in Yellville and Marshall and Calico Rock. Around the region, St. Louis is already at 74. 69 though at Poplar Bluff, Missouri, and Southeast Missouri, Southwest Missouri, Branson at 70, South Central Missouri, West Plains. 73 degrees. Well, Watford City, North Dakota.
It's winter time.
39.
It's their winter time.
That's your temperature.
They can have
it. 39 in Watford City. That's where my son and daughter all live. We've got the forecast map here. I don't know if you've got time to throw that on there, but this is the forecast severity map. This is eventually the storm system that'll be moving south. You can see the Iowa, Minnesota line, the Wisconsin, Illinois line, and Chicago in the lower right-hand part of the screen. This is what's going to transpire later today. Weather up farther north from us. On the radar right now, you can see the shower activity on the Iowa-Minnesota border. We'll take a look at that real quick.
Boy, you don't even give them a chance to look at it. You've seen it already. You go to that screen and just click off. Nobody sees what you're talking about in the 2 seconds you're talking.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, you can notice Iowa, Minnesota, and Nebraska, and the Dakotas. You got it?
See, now people
now they can identify. I know.
All right, work with me here.
Okay, can I check Little Rock?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. State of Arkansas highways, your highway 62, 412 east and west clear at this time, 65 north south, Branson, Little Rock. Highway 67, 167, Batesville, Poplar Bluff, out of Little Rock in good shape. Interstates 30, 40, 49, 55, 555 in Arkansas.
Now the intensity's turned up, so
They've
most
got
of that is
must be
humidity
some fog over there in
I-40,
east of Little Rock towards Memphis. And, you know, with that high dew point and high humidity right now, I'm sure we've got some fog throughout the state. Looks like I'm picking up something around St. Louis. Yeah, just east of St. Louis on I-64, south of the interstate, down towards Carbondale, Illinois, picking up some shower activity there. And so that's affecting I-64 east of St. Louis. And I-70 is not too bad going towards Vandalia, Effingham. So you can see I-44 coming in from Rolla. You can see I-70 coming in from Jeff City, Columbia area into St. Louis. A little bit of activity on those highways there as well. You get up into Illinois and I-57 and places like that, I-55 going to have some shower activity spinning off of that that's a little bit farther north in the state. Southwest Missouri, I-44. Come on, Speedy. Speedy, come on, I need you. There we go. I-44 Tulsa, Joplin, Springfield looks pretty good. I-70 Kansas City towards Columbia in pretty good shape right now till you get over to the St. Louis area and a little bit of shower activity once you get in St. Louis and east of the city on 40, or on 70 and 64.
All right.
What do you think the forecast is going to say today? Place your bets.
I have no. It's going to be a nice day today, though. I think it's going to be a little warm, and then it's going to start cooling down by the weekend.
You can see several places here in the map. We've got some fog in Indiana, and then the area that we were highlighting a little while ago in the rain, you can see a little bit of flood warning, flood watches, just some advisories for flooding in northeast Iowa, southeast Minnesota, and west central Wisconsin. And so just a little bit of concern there. Flooding continues in the Carolinas, the aftermath of the hurricane. And did you see I-40 over there about pictures of I-40 in North Carolina? You can't even find the highway. It's underwater.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's so much over there that's just underwater right now.
Yeah. For today, a high of 92 degrees, 20% chance of showers, mostly clear tonight, and 71. Then on Thursday, 20% chance of showers, high of 91. Thursday night, partly cloudy, low of 71. Friday, 50% chance of thunderstorms with a high of 86 degrees. It continues to have a chance of showers Friday night. 50%. Where y'all doing football?
It's gonna. We're here in Mountain Home.
That's the Jonesboro game.
Jonesboro Mountain Home, and what's gonna happen is it's gonna wait until right when the football starts, and that's when it's gonna get us. And then they're gonna delay us, and I'm gonna be there until midnight. So, I'm prepared.
Yep.
That's how it goes.
You got your bunny slippers and everything, so you can spend the night, huh?
Well, we're in it for the long haul. Until they actually officially cancel, we don't leave.
What was the game? We were out there and they delayed us an hour and 40 minutes with me and.
Yeah. Oh, I've had a longer delay than that. I was down in Yellville one time and they kept delaying. I don't think we got done.
That one time when my son was playing in Harrison. Game was supposed to kick like at 7 or 7:30, and I think we kicked at 10:40.
Yeah.
I finally walked off the field about 15-1 that morning. But anyway,
it happens.
It happens. Anyway, we've got a 50% chance of rain and thunderstorms on Friday. It continues through Saturday and continues through Sunday. And we have highs ranging this week from 92 to 75 degrees, 73 on Saturday, 75 on Sunday. So 'tis the season for the weather to be changing because fall of the year is ushered in.
There you go.
All right. Community calendar brought to you by Affordable Housing, 741-2883, Affordable Housing. Of course, we're going to be talking to Jeff and Susan here in a minute. We got Bridge Bash coming up.
Bash.
Got it in the front page of the paper today. See the front page right there? New site, same goal for 18 Bridge Bash. We'll be talking about that here in a few minutes. And you got some stuff coming up, Scooter?
Yeah, there's a football game. It was actually pretty cool the way they put this. Thursday, the 9th grade's going to be doing a blue and gold game. And they've split the blue and gold. Basically, they're playing each other, but they split the coaches up. It's age versus beauty matchup. So on the more experienced in life team, you got Bishop, Harris, and Taylor. And they're going to be wearing the blue jerseys going against the Young Buck coaches team, which is Shrum, Carver, Stevens, and Kincaid. So it'll be a fun game. Thursday at 5 o'clock here on Bomber Field. It'll just be a 9th grade blue and gold game, but they're just kind of
doing
it for fun. I think they did like a little draft thing where they actually drafted their players. So it should be pretty cool.
We're kicking that one off at 5, right?
Yeah. I'll be in the press box. I think you're going.
Doing the clock. Yeah.
Of course, Bob Recton will be there doing the announcing for us.
Who's Bob Recton?
The name sounds familiar,
doesn't it? Kindness Incorporated 3rd Annual Golden Gala takes place on November 10th from 6 to 10 p.m. Sponsorships range from $2,500 to $150. And what this is a fundraiser for Kindness Incorporated. This is one of their major fundraisers. This is a transportation service, I think, for 2 counties. Do they serve Marion County? Do they serve Marion County? Do you know about Kindness? Do they serve Marion County? Or just strictly Baxter?
I don't know, to be honest.
But anyway, they serve a lot of folks, and this is a fundraiser to help those folks there.
Awesome.
Then Lone Rock Fire Department's Protection District has their big
special
barbecue.
We go to that every year.
Huh?
We go to that every year, and it's actually really good.
Oh, I bet it's going to be great. Special barbecue chicken leg quarter meal, Saturday, October 6th from noon to 3 p.m., rain or shine. And so you got some great chances on some great prizes here. So come on down to Lone Rock. That's a pretty area down there, Lone Rock, and the Volunteer Fire Department. Anything else you got there, Scooter?
That's all I've got.
Talk about King of the Mountain yet? Youth wrestling tournament?
It's kind of still early for that. But December 1st, Mountain Home
December
Flyers.
1st? I thought that's in November.
No, it's in December.
Oh, really? Okay.
December 1st, Mountain Home Flyers Youth Wrestling Team will be hosting our own youth tournament here. So we'll be going over some more information on how you can come and enjoy. And we've got different mats for different age groups, but if I don't have somebody wrestling, you'll find me at the 5-year-old mat. I love them little kids wrestling.
Really?
And they go after it. There's no hold bars to them kids. I mean,
no fear.
Where you look at the older ones and they're all strategic, on how they move, and they're the little 5-year-olds. They just go at it. I love it.
That's funny. All right, 7:15. Going to take a quick break. Jeff and Susan here are going to be talking Bridge Bash coming up. New location, same goals. So stick around. We're going to be talking Bridge Bash here in just a minute.
The Ozarks, because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the pie lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
With a large showroom of over 13,000 square feet, the Furniture Depot is your local choice for quality name brand furniture at prices anyone can afford. They carry a great selection of catnapper recliners, power recliners with lumbar support and lift chairs. Check out Furniture Depot's variety of living room and dining room sets in various styles and designs. And don't forget about their mattress gallery featuring Serta, Symbol mattresses, and adjustable beds. Family owned and operated, that's Furniture Depot, located in the Ozark Shopping Center in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
$7.18. Jeff and Susan here going to be talking about Bridge Bash.
It's time.
And what's this, number 18? How many years in a row now?
This is our eighth.
Yeah, the first 7 years we've been able to provide over 3.7 million meals. All of those meals generated by donations and hard work of folks in our community. And
that was what, 3.8 million?
Yeah, just over 3.7.
7?
Yeah. And then all of those stay right here in North Central Arkansas. So always a good thing to get together and help. This year we're excited. We're going to do two things. Package 100,000 meals, but also raise money to provide over 500,000 meals, which means we'll surpass the 4 million mark in the life of the event.
Isn't that
and
awesome?
Kind of exciting.
So when you say we, you're speaking of...
Well, when I say we, I mean we as a community and several communities across North Central.
So the food bank?
Yes.
Yeah.
The food bank of North Central Arkansas serves 9 counties of North Central. Basically, I tell people we're from Alpena and Jasper over on the western side of the service area to, say, Mammoth Spring and Cave City on the eastern side. But
I knew you had kind of a V shape.
Yeah, we do St. Joe and Marshall, Timbo, Mountain View, and then over to Cave City. So,
wow.
Yeah.
It's a big territory.
It is. Yeah.
About 38,000 folks that depend on our services from one time or another during the year. A lot of our folks that have seasonal work or when they get their taxes returns or whatever, they're not going to come to us. They say, let's save that for the folks that need it more, which is an encouraging piece, But a lot of folks that are, a lot of children, a lot of senior citizens, a lot of veterans, and a lot of working families, people that are out there trying, but they're just not quite enough money at the end of the month.
So do you get what's the word I'm looking for? Do you get a broader picture or a dismal picture on the hunger needs? Let's pick on Baxter County, for instance.
Sure. Actually,
what are the actual needs here?
Yeah. So in Baxter County, those numbers for food insecurity are at about 13 or 14%. It's the lowest county in terms of food insecurity in our service area. The other thing, we do this off of a study called Map the Meal Gap. It's a Feeding America annual survey. We're excited because this spring, as that study came out, the statistics for food insecurity showed that overall population in every county that we serve has dropped by about 1 to 2% over the previous year. The other good news about that, Dale, is that these numbers that came out in 2018 are based off of 2016 statistics. So really, as we look into spring of next year, we're anticipating another good year and see some more drops in that. Our economy continues to do better, and folks are continuing to do better just in general. And so we expect that those numbers will come down again.
Those numbers come out, what, March or April of 19?
That's right.
First quarter, second quarter?
Right. And, all that's good news. We're talking about small percentages, 1 or 2%, maybe another 1 or 2% next year. That's good news for those families. Unfortunately, there's way too many folks in our service area that still need our help, and that's why we're getting ready to do Bridge Bash.
Yeah.
So.
And the way that it works at the food bank is we are the distribution. So, we have semi-truckloads of food that come to the food bank, and then it takes our agencies to then get them to the people that actually need them. Over 70 agencies for us to disperse that much food.
So if you're going as far as Alpena, so that's the other side of Harrison, so Mountain to Harrison is basically 50 miles, 58, maybe say 60 to Alpena, add the 15 miles to Norfolk. You're 75 miles in one direction.
That's right. And so we do have agencies out of that group of 70 or 80 that come to the food bank and actually pick up their food there. But we also do direct deliveries each month to Harrison, to Marshall, and to Ash Flat area. So that way we're using the resources for that local pantry in the best way. I'd much rather them spend their money on food than to spend it on gas money getting to Norfolk and transportation fees. So we deliver that food directly to them at no cost and kind of get it in a central area from their community and let them spend their time and resources on making sure folks that need it have food.
Are these all non-perishables? Are there like bread, milk, meats, chicken?
A little bit of everything.
Eggs?
Yeah. So we have USDA commodity program, which is a part of our program. We have about 20 agencies across the network that distribute USDA commodities. But then we also have the Arkansas Gleaning Project, which is gleaning fresh fruits and vegetables out of the Arkansas fields. We've got the Arkansas Hunters Feeding the Hungry program.
Oh, yeah.
So we have venison coming in the fall and winter.
Did Dennis mention that one time?
I think he
AGFC?
did. I think he did.
We're so fortunate in this area with the hunters contributing.
Yeah. I forgot about that, but I think Dennis has mentioned that from Arkansas Game and Fish.
Game and Fish, yeah. It's a great program. Ronnie Ritter runs that program, and they actually have a beef jerky, or I guess it's a venison jerky, that's coming available to our backpack programs this fall. Norfolk school districts will be one of the first ones in the state to be a part of that program. So we're excited about that. It's good stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, the big question. We've got Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up, and there's going to be people that will barely have maybe a bologna sandwich on either of those days, which puts a lump in your throat, But how do you help? I mean, you can't deliver a 20-pound turkey or even a 10-pound turkey to everybody, but what do you do? I mean, the best you can?
Yeah, we do. A lot of our senior citizens live at home alone, so we'll do Cornish hens. We do have turkeys that we distribute out through our network. A lot of our folks, like Salvation Army and others, will do Thanksgiving dinners where the meals are already cooked, and it's just a combination. Like our best line of defense, in my opinion, are two things. We have an incredible network of agencies that we serve that are working right on the front lines with folks in need and know their clients and have relationships with them to really know what their specific need is. And then the second, in my opinion, is our SNAP program, from the federal government. SNAP has a huge impact on the clients that we serve. And let me just be honest, with any federal program, there's going to be some problems, but of all I know, just hear me out. And I get that there's going to be abuse in our system just as well as there is in SNAP. I'm not going to argue any of those points, but it certainly does a great deal of good for the folks that are using it properly. And we've got a lot of good folks in our communities. About 83%, I think, of our Kansans that are on SNAP are children and senior citizens. And I've always said, that's my goal. Let's take care of the kids and let's take care of our elderly. And those of us that are working together, we need to be in our classes and learning how to get ahead and do a little better for ourselves. We've got the ability, my age group and younger. Let's figure out how to work together to get you to move yourself out of poverty. But for those seniors and kids, we just need to hunker down and help them.
It's scary to be hungry, but to think there may not be enough food for Thanksgiving for some families, the kids, then Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, even the day after.
The 500,000 meals that we'll provide on Bridge Bash Day, plus the 100,000 that we package, will basically be our food distribution for November and December.
Wow.
Yeah, we're doing about 3 million pounds of food a year.
3 million pounds.
Isn't that amazing?
That's a lot of food. But now, then you got the transportation, you got fuel to buy, you've got bills to pay, you've got lights to turn on, refrigerators to operate. Where's that operating? You get donations for this?
We do. So Bridge Bash is a huge part of that. When we take out the chunk of food costs, then you depend on our direct mail program. A lot of folks in our communities across north central Arkansas receive a letter from me in the mail monthly and make a generous donation. Sometimes they're not able to do it, and we understand that, and hopefully next month they'll be able to send a little. There was a lady that lived in one of our nursing homes here, Miss Veronica, and she used to send me $1. She's no longer with us, but she used to send me $1 every month, and she'd note, I had 13 brothers and sisters, and this isn't much, but I know you can do more with it than I can.
And that $1 is 7 meals.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
So we can do a lot with that.
Wow.
We spend 93.5 cents of every dollar donated on our program of food distribution and education, and that's how we get that 7 meals out of it.
Yeah. Well, that's some good stewardship.
Yes.
Wow, outstanding. Wow. Can you believe that?
Kind of nice to know you have that kind of turnaround on $1.
That's amazing. Wow, that's doing pretty good. We're at 7:28 right now. We're visiting with Susan and Jeff concerning Bridge Bash. We're going to take that break now. And Susan's got several pages here. We're going to go down the line and see what's going on Bridge Bash coming up this weekend.
This Saturday.
All right, so stick around. We're going to be right back.
Burger was only 7 ounces, but now it's 8 with brioche bun and pickles. Comes with its own steak knife, it's really that big. Your best competition is always yourself. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. We're focused on one thing, burgers, ribs, fajitas. Just that one thing, burgers, ribs, and fajitas. We're reeling in our menu because it got out of hand. We had a moment of self-actualization. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back.
You've tried medications just cover up the pain, and you've tried dieting to help lose weight. Before you try something drastic like surgery to get rid of the numbness and tingling, why don't you try a better approach to health? Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Osgood, and at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we heal the whole person the natural way.
At Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we take a hands-on approach to chiropractic care, massage therapy, and nutritional counseling. Our 20 years of service has led to successful results.
When I come in to see Dr. Osgood, sometimes after one adjustment, I have immediate relief. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 adjustments.
I recommend Mountain Home Family Chiropractic because it really works and keeps me pain-free.
Mountain Home Family Chiropractic supports the community by donating to Mountain Home Food Basket and the Lions Club. Request an appointment with us today at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Excellence for your body and frame alignment.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson. Here at Mountain View Chevrolet, we still do business the old-fashioned way with honesty and integrity. And we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians, and our friendly salespeople are ready and eager to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and new car trade-ins to choose from. So come see us at Mountain View Chevrolet.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Nemus Pizza in 7:31, we continue our discussion with Jeff and Susan concerning Bridge Bash and the Food Bank of North Central Arkansas. And Susan's got a whole itinerary here of what's going to happen on.
We have so much happening at Bridge Bash every year. It's hard to keep up with sometimes. Yeah, but it's this Saturday. And anybody that likes to run, we're starting off with a 5K, which is run or walk. You don't have to be a runner necessarily, and that's at 9. They'll kick off at 9. And then there's actually a kayak race, 17 miles worth of kayak race,
really?
Leaving from Cotter, from our previous spot,
yeah.
And ending in Norfolk.
Fun.
So yes, they will
Fun.
leave at 9 o'clock as well.
What's the
It is
time?
fun.
What's it take to float the 17?
What did it last year? It's
5 hours,
of course. Yeah, I think
they're
it was,
on the schedule to present their winners at 1:15. So
yeah, I think the
9 to 1, 9 to
Yeah.
noon,
Yeah.
something like 2 or 3 hours. Probably.
it's an amazing group of people. I mean, they
Depends
really
on the generators.
right.
Yes.
and that does matter. Right on the
It's going to
weather
make a big
some.
difference.
So it's a lot of fun. We have a car, truck, and bike show. Lots of fancy
You can bring
vehicles.
your tricycle, scooter.
Yay!
No, maybe not. I have nothing to enter in that. I'll tell you that. That's for sure. But they have a lot of fun. They have these neat trophies that they hand make every year, and it's a lot of fun. And they kick off at 9, and then they present the awards at about 3 that afternoon. So. And then the festival, the whole park or campus this year opens at 10 o'clock. And that is something that we need to point out and make sure that everybody knows to go to ASU this year. It is on the campus rather than in Cotter. And we do know that there is not a bridge at ASU. But the mission of the food bank is building bridges from hunger to hope.
Yeah.
So that's the bridge. It's the bridge of the people, and we definitely want to thank our community because they're a huge bridge and a huge part of this.
A lot of people are asking, why is it not at Cotter
At
Park?
Cotter, yeah, we loved Cotter.
Gorgeous down there.
Beautiful. One of my favorite stories that I love to tell is I stood next to the river with Marty Stewart as he just took in the river and the area and just said, being on a bus all the time, how refreshing it was just to be there in the peacefulness of the area. And we loved it for 7 years. It's just, we've outgrown it. It's a great problem to have because the festival is growing. And
I was there last year. I was up the street, across the tracks, and down the field towards the trust company.
You're in the overflow, yes.
Yeah.
And we had to shuttle, and there's the one road in and out. It just really was difficult for the parking situation and enough places for people. So that was the main deciding factor last year. Afterwards, we thought we may have to do something. So ASU, we partner with them on several things, and so we decided that was a really good fit for, to move it. And of course, it's a huge area to fill, which we're excited about that part of it. But we will miss Cotter too. It was a great place to be for 7 years for sure. But we've got vendors, food vendors, merchandise vendors, definitely. We always a variety every year. And so there's a silent auction, and that goes from 10 until 2. So you can come by. We have neat Costa Rica trip. We've got flower arrangements and mums and
Pete's Cleaners gift certificates and
little to big.
Yes, I mean everything you can imagine. There's Chad Morris signed football. There's baseball tickets and basketball tickets, and all kinds of great stuff.
Got any Alabama at Arkansas?
I don't know about that.
I'm sure I can get them.
We can work on it, maybe.
I have a feeling there may be a few
available. There might be a few
available.
So I was out there last year, and let's see, was Matt out there? Holy smokes, was he out there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's always he does the Bridge Bash.
Yeah.
Matt does some great food too. Matt will be there with Holy Smokes. Hillary Adams will be there with his grill and doing
Food
barbecue.
truck.
Bookworms is one of our food vendors. They're over there in the library. They'll be doing that.
Always got snow cones.
Snow cones and funnel cakes
Really?
and
Yeah.
everything you can imagine.
Yeah.
I shouldn't
Good
have
food.
started a list. I probably left one of our food vendors out, but
definitely
lots of good food.
A reason to just have a few calories that day. Just go ahead and plan on that.
Yeah.
So good food. Good
Yeah,
food.
you can put the diet on hold that day, can't you?
Oh yeah, I'll put my diet.
And one of the things that sets this festival aside from others is the fact that we package meals that day. And our goal, as has been several years, is 100,000 meals that day.
How do you pack them? 100,000. Think of this.
It is amazing, and it flies by. There's
100,000?
Yes, there's 4 shifts, and each shift is an hour. And there's 150 people under the tent packing meals. But the one thing consistently that they always say is, the hour's up. I didn't want to be done yet. I mean, it goes by so fast. It's very competitive, upbeat, and it's such a good feeling. It's just a great give back to be able to do that.
When you say pack a meal, what's it consist of?
There's a funnel. There's stations, okay, and they each have a funnel, and then there's 5 scoops. And your little bin will have rice or macaroni or beans as the staple, and then you have other little scoops of cheese or the vitamins that go in that finish the package for it to be an all-in one bag meal, and then the bag is taken off the funnel and it's sealed and weighed and boxed and put on the truck, ready to go. Yeah.
And you do 100,000 in how much time?
4 hours.
4 hours.
Yeah. It's amazing. First time I did it, we did it at the Capitol as a part of Hunger Day at the Capitol in Little Rock, and we did 10,000 meals in about 30, 45 minutes, and I thought, there's no way we're going to do that, and it was just over.
Yes, it is. It's just a lot of fun. It really is.
But the coordination and I mean, you're doing 25. I know that guy.
Here comes trouble.
We're real formal on this program. That's just incredible workmanship. 100,000.
One of the neat things that I always think's neat about it is they've got a table positioned for every so many funnels, and on that table they put this big mat, and it's got little squares on it, so you know that you have to put so many bags of these meals on a square, and then that makes a box. So then when their squares are full, they don't have to worry about counting. It just, I mean, they're just flying through there.
Organization is
the key.
That's
definitely.
Yeah, I use workmanship, but organization I mean,
it's amazing.
I had no idea. 100,000 meals.
Yeah, they've got a big gong, and they play lively music, and they stop for dance breaks and crazy giveaways and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So where's this take place on? This is on the ASU campus. Is this outside? People can watch this go on.
Yes, it's under a tent. It will be on the campus there. If you come in off of College Street at that entrance, that's where the festival will be. Yes, and it'll be under a tent there. You're welcome to watch. It's a lot of fun.
And there'll be some spots, I think, available too. So like if you want to walk up on Saturday and say, hey, I want to package meals, there's a likelihood that you'll have a chance to do that as well.
Really?
We try to save some back. Our fourth shift is completely full. Baxter Regional Medical Center is our event sponsor this year, and they're taking over the entire shift, and their employees have actually been signed up for 6 or 8 weeks.
Yes.
I mean they've been
they're excited about it.
Yeah,
I think
really looking forward to it.
Turned people away that wanted to package on that.
Still a
shift,
waiting list
so.
for those hospital folks that want to do that.
Yeah,
I think
so
we
that's
made it
great.
up to the gate opening at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Before I got railroaded sidelined.
Well, and we've got a lot of entertainment. I definitely want to make sure that everyone knows. Of course, we've talked a lot about Ashley McBride as our headliner, and we're very excited about her. We've gotten great fan support and buzz, and we're excited to have her home. She is from the area, and then also her drummer is from Mountain Home. So we're excited to have her. But all of our bands this year have local ties, which is really neat. And so we've got the Katie Laney Project will lead into Ashley McBride, and they are kind of a newly formed band, but local, several hospital employees and Mountain Home residents, and then Burning Daylight before them. And you've probably heard them play because they've played around for a while. And then Real Life Worship, the church band, is going to start us off at 12 o'clock with our entertainment.
Good. So in the afternoon, what all we got scheduled? You got all the way down to 6 o'clock. You're going to be busy on Saturday.
We are going to be busy. There's even a dog show if you want to put a costume on your dog and bring your puppy dog.
Really?
Yes, sir. That would be at 11. So if anybody that would want to do that, we would love to have them. It'll be lots of fun.
I'm not making any comment. No. I'm going to stay out of that one. There's a door there that doesn't need to be open.
How about the live auction then? That might fit you better. You can come bid on some stuff at the live auction at 1 o'clock. That'll work better for you. Yeah, but definitely recommend to everyone to bring a lawn chair or a blanket or maybe a garbage bag.
Yeah.
Depending on if it rained that day. If it happens to rain, then the grass may be wet. So bring something to sit on.
So this is rain or shine?
We plan on continuing, yes. Yeah. Lightning is a whole different issue, of course, and we would definitely make arrangements. But we definitely plan to be there on Saturday.
Yeah. Wow. One of the neat things about this year's event too is it's a free gate, so come and go as you please. There's no admission fee for the event. Lots of folks, especially Ashley McBride folks, her tribe is what they call their fan club. A lot of the tribe has said, yeah, but doesn't it cost something? You're trying to raise money. How do we do this? So like last night we had a young lady from Edgewood, Illinois that's part of Ashley's fan club that made a donation to the food bank in honor of Ashley for Bridge Bash.
You're probably making better money off a free donation than you would just $6 at a gate or something.
So neat that folks from out of the state are headed this way, and neat that folks are thinking, y'all are trying to raise some money for hunger relief. Let's all do this together. Folks that want to do that can go online to foodbanknca.org and just click our Donate Now button and just say, hey, this is for Ashley or this is for Bridge Bash. Or, Bridge Bash is really set up not just to fundraise for the food bank, but also for the agencies that we serve. So if you really have a connection with Mountain Home Food Basket or with Serenity or whatever that local hunger relief program is, the backpack program or whatever, just put their name in that in honor of on the website. And that way that money will go directly to food for that program.
So if I want food to go to Serenity.
That's right.
I can do that on a memo line.
Do that on a. It says in honor or memory. Just put Serenity in there,
and they'll get direct credit for it.
Wow.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Anybody anywhere can do that in any of the 9 counties. Mm-hmm.
My goodness. Talk about organization. They've got it down to a science, don't they?
I'm still stuck on how far they can take $1.
You need to go to one of our Cooking Matters classes. We'll teach you some of that.
There you go. There you go.
Coming up on 7:45, need to take another break. More with Jeff and Susan right after this. Be right back. Neema's Pizza in Gassville, Arkansas is your home for national and international award-winning pizza. Neema's Pizza offers artisan-made award-winning pizza with only the freshest and finest of ingredients. Each pizza is made from scratch and hand-tossed at the time you place your order. And also check out their calzone strombolis, an oven-baked folded pizza stuffed with your choice of meat. Sauce can be on the side or included inside at your request. Neema's Pizza in Gassville, Arkansas, your home for award-winning pizza. Do you ever feel like your butt's dragging and you could really use a lift? Ozark Diesel Off-Road. Ozark Diesel Off-Road has been installing lifts for over 25 years. They specialize in all your off-road vehicle needs, from general repairs such as engine diagnostics, clutch and brake repair, to custom fabrication like axle gears and lockers, leveling and suspension kits, and everything in between. So if your vehicle could really use a lift, head to Ozark Diesel Off-Road, located at 5051 Highway 62 East, or give them a call at 870-425-LIFT.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
So there I was, naked as a jaybird in the shower with soap in my hair and eyes, when I lost water pressure down to a dribble. I immediately grabbed my towel and dialed up Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service. Jake came right over and fixed my water pressure. Now I can take my showers with confidence. Just call Jake.
For all your sales and pump needs, just call Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service, 870-431-5445. He offers high-quality stay-right product.
Why would I?
7:47, finishing out the program, talking with Jeff and Susan. We're talking Bridge Bash and Food Bank of North Central Arkansas. What do we need to cover now? We've got about 13 minutes before we end the show, and it's all your time. So
I'd say let's just recap that we are at ASU this year, which is very important to know. Any of the entrances into the campus there, feel free to come on in, and there will be parking attendants, and just hopefully that will be easy. And we've got some VIP parking available as well, which is $25, and it is a parking lot that's very close to where the stage is going to be. So, and it has its own entrance so that you can get down to the stage. Sure. So definitely, if you're interested in that, we are going to be posting everything on our Facebook page. So anything about weather that anybody might need to know, if we make any changes, please look us up on our Facebook page of Bridge Bash. Yeah. So that would help for any of the details. Might want to bring bug spray, definitely chairs and blankets and maybe sunglasses. Who knows?
So the contact points for us, give us a call if you're interested in VIP parking. The number at the food bank is 499-7565. And if you're just curious about what all is actually happening, we've got pictures of the auction items and all that information that Susan's talking about, from weather to everything. And that's at facebook.com/bridgebash. So that kind of helps some of your viewers this morning kind of know where to go and know where to watch. And of course, if there is any change with weather or whatever, we'll be letting the local news media outlets know and try to get that word out as best we can. But right now, the weather forecast today for Saturday is better than it was yesterday for Saturday. And
typical Arkansas weather.
Yeah, I mean,
see how it goes.
Yeah.
So we had several community events. What was it, 2 or 3 weekends ago, that canceled, and then the day didn't turn out so bad, and I thought, oh wow, we can't do that.
No, we don't want to do that.
So we'll see.
You can always monitor the radars. You know, and I mean, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
May have a couple storms come through, but in the aftermath, I think you'll be able to pick it back up because you've got it all the way down to 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
the show at 6.
Ashley starts at 6, so she'll play for about 75 minutes. So we should be done about 7:30.
Boy, that's gonna be a show. Wow.
Yeah. Her new album is great.
I've not heard it yet.
I recommend you listen to it. It's really good.
I was over at KHOZ in Harrison Monday morning, and the DJ that I was talking with there was like, "Have you heard Radioland? That's her new single that's out right now." And I was like, "Yeah,
it's good.
It's really good."
And you can tell she writes her songs.
Yeah.
Yes.
She grew up at Mammoth Springs.
Yeah.
Smaller community, but just good old backyard Arkansas.
That's
down
right.
home. Yeah.
And from what I hear, she's still just that same girl.
That's good. That's good.
Yes.
But living their dream, though. I mean, how great is that? A group of young people that all of a sudden they say, "Hey, we want to try to do music," and I say all of a sudden. It seems like it's all of a sudden. I'm sure they've been working at it forever.
For a long time,
but to have their dreams come true and to be on a bus and touring the nation.
Has she got picked up by a record label yet?
Yeah, she picked up by a record label this year. She released her first album on that label. She's headlining her first tour. She got her first tour bus. And Garth Brooks just released this past month that he's going to be recording one of her songs on his next project.
Oh, cha-ching, cha-ching. Love
Sang
that royalty check.
Sang at the Opry for the
That's
first
great.
time in this past year. I mean, how cool is that?
I mean, sometimes they can make as much money being a songwriter. Somebody like Garth Brooks or somebody like that picks it up.
Yeah.
And she tells the story, so it's definitely what her songs are about. So it's a lot of fun.
Paulette Hill is Ashley's drummer is Quinn, and that's Paulette's son. Paulette serves on our board of directors, and just to see how proud she is of her kids, and I say her kids, they're all her kids now. I think those moms are just so proud of their kids and how they're doing, and it's just neat to kind of have a window into that experience for them.
Oh, I remember Quinn from 20-something years ago.
Right. I remember he was Mr. Mountain Home. He
really,
had, neat kid.
Yeah.
So what an opportunity for him to be able to travel the world.
And with his talent, when they're not performing or recording the band, you can do the studio sessions.
Right.
Nashville, they'll hire you out and say, "Hey, we need a drummer at 3 o'clock," and you go down there and lay some tracks for a while.
Yeah. I often say Quinn's one of our, what I like to say is a claim as a success story. He went through one of our classes called Getting Ahead in a Just Getting By World, and he really did it to just kind of map out his life for himself and say, these are the goal sets that I want. Well, at the end of the class, heard Paulette say, he's decided he wants to move to Nashville, and he doesn't care what job he gets because it's going to get him, into an opportunity like this. And I was like, whew, maybe Getting Ahead's a little too strong. We should have, backed off a little bit. That's, living your dreams. And literally within just what seemed like less than a year, he's playing with Ashley and doing everything he dreamed of,
Good.
I'd like to claim all the credit from our class. I know that's not true.
They might argue with you.
They'd argue just a little bit, I'm sure.
But it's good we got some hometown. I mean,
I
Mammoth Springs
agree.
not that far, 45, 50 miles, north of Salem. But it's good to see that part, see Fulton County, Sharp County, that area, being a part of Bridge Bash.
Yes. And we appreciate them coming here on their tour to do that because we weren't necessarily near where they were coming from and going to. So I know it took some effort to add us on there.
But anytime you can come home and then perform, because you're going to bring some folks in from Missouri and from the northeast part of the state.
That's right.
Yeah. We've got folks that have talked to us already, got VIP parking from Tennessee, Texas, Illinois, Missouri, Oklahoma. It's really kind of cool.
Wow.
And then when they get here, we get to show them off this beautiful community, the lakes and the rivers and the setting. Hopefully that boosts our economy here locally as well.
Well, if they come that far, they're going to rent a hotel room, and they'll have some food out there, but
probably eating at a restaurant, breakfast or something at least. Yes.
Maybe they look around and say, "Hey, maybe we want to retire here." Those kind of things.
That happens a lot.
Yeah, it does. Well, we've seen that in the baseball programs over
there. Definitely.
With the tournaments and now the World Series have been here 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
When you get people from New York and Pennsylvania and California all over, like, wow, this is Arkansas.
Right.
Yep. this is Arkansas.
This is it.
They
surprise,
have
surprise.
no idea where they were headed when
I
they
think
left.
barefoot overalls and an outhouse
Yes.
is what they think,
I often tell a story. I was in an elevator in New York, in the city, my first time there, and this lady looked down at us and she said, "Where are y'all?" Well, she didn't say "Where are y'all from?" She said, "Where are you from?" And we said Arkansas, and she immediately looked at our feet. She's like, "Well, you got feet? You've got shoes on." And so I was like,
Yeah.
"You don't understand that.
Believe
you
it or
know,
not.
believe it or not, we're not the Beverly Hillbillies."
Have you ever heard of Walmart or Tyson? They're in Arkansas.
That's right.
Wow.
So-
You see that JB Hunt truck going down?
Yes.
He's going down I-95 right there.
That's right.
Yeah.
But they get here and they see what a beautiful setting we have, and realize, this is a jewel right here. The Ozarks are beautiful.
Kind of a hidden jewel.
Great place to live.
It is. What else we need to cover? We've got about 5 minutes before we end the program. Let's just rehash.
Okay.
9 o'clock on Saturday is the 5K walk or run.
Correct. And the kayak race
Oh, and the
leaving
kayak. I forgot
from
that part.
Cotter is at 9 o'clock as well. Car, truck, and bike show, 9 o'clock, 9 to 3 that day. Then the festival opens at 10 with all of the vendors, the silent auction, the kids area. We have bouncy houses and games for the kids to play. 10 o'clock is opening ceremonies from the main stage, where we will have the national anthem and the prayer and get things kicked off. Then we have our first meal packaging shift at 11, and they will progress throughout the day. We have 4 of those, 4 different meal packaging shifts. The doggy costume show at 11, if you're interested in that. And then we have real life worship at noon on the main stage. And then our live auction with the bigger items is at 1 o'clock, and there will be a tent just for the auction items. Burn-in Daylight then is at 2 on the main stage. Then we have the car show winners. We'll show them at 3 o'clock, and we're going to stand up for hope at about 3, where the helicopter flies over and takes the picture as we all stand in the letters of hope and spell that out. And then Katie Laney Project will take the stage at 4. And then, of course, we end with Ashley McBride starting at 6, and she'll play for about 75 minutes. So it'll be a full day of fun.
Yeah. And you can check it out. Baxter Bulletin Day's got the front page right here. What's it? Is this the?
That's
that's the
Up
hope.
for Hope.
There it is. Last year's picture.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's really neat.
Yeah, it is. All right. Everybody's welcome. If you're in Missouri, Arkansas, doesn't matter. Come on down, have some fun. You got Illinois, Tennessee, Missouri, Arkansas.
Yeah. Those are the ones we know about. You
Yeah.
know, so we're excited. Hopefully, we'll have a big crowd, and maybe we won't get too wet. And I'm not going to melt, so I don't know about everybody else, but
I've been to outdoor concerts and I haven't melted yet. So
and we've had fun at some outdoor concerts.
Yes, we have.
Yeah,
yes,
so,
we have.
So we'll get out there and have a big day. The real deal is ultimately we've got folks in our midst, right in our backyards, that are struggling with food insecurity. And we have an opportunity to do this and to help them out. Governor Asa Hutchinson has proclaimed September as Arkansas Hunger Action Month, and has challenged each of us in the state to step up and to make a difference in someone else's life by doing something to end hunger relief or end hunger in our midst. So if Saturday's your day.
Yeah, if you can't make a donation of money, there's the time of packaging meals. So
and 100,000 meals.
Yep.
And for those that are watching this and can't make it, they can also donate and give them some information on where they can get a hold of.
Foodbanknca.org is our website. There's a Donate Now button in the top corner. I will tell you that your financial resources are great. You can step out and help a neighbor. Just check on your neighbor and make sure that he or she has plenty of food or has everything that they need. Also, just some good prayers for our food bank, for our network of hunger relief organizations, and especially for the clients that we serve. You can't imagine how important that is.
Wow. Well said. Wow. Saturday's the day, folks. ASU campus this year, not down at the bridge at Cotter this year. Moving it over to ASU for parking reasons, a little bit more elbow room.
Yes, sir.
Ashley McBride at 6 and Burn-in Daylight at 2, and 100,000 meals to be packed. Amazing. Scooter, what you got over there? Anything?
No, I'm blown away. Like I said, I'm just surprised what they can get out of $1.
What was that stat?
$1.07.
Every donation
How
adds
on
up.
earth?
So a $25 donation is 175 meals.
Wow. All right, folks. Saturday's the day. ASU campus. Be there. Gates open. Well, the gate opens at 10.
Right.
And I'm going to use that MASH line. Stick a crowbar in your wallet, make a donation, right?
There you go. There you
That's
go.
awesome.
I haven't heard that one in a while.
Yeah.
Bridge Bash, September 22nd, ASU campus. Check out the Baxter Bulletin this morning. There'll be more information there. And we're going to wrap it up. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.